Hi, my name is George Sykes, and the life-changing experience I'm going to be talking to you about that happened to me would be when I went to go live in Kansas for 2 years. First, I'll be talking about the first year I was out there and how I adjusted to living, being from California. Second would be my time going back for a second year and how I lived out there, already having a grips on how things went. Thirdly would be when I moved back home and started reflecting on how life went out there and what I learned and how I grew. It was a good time for sure. My first year was pleasant to say the least. I got out there. I was 18 at the time, so I had just moved from home. I didn't really know anything about Midwest life, and I had to start playing football and living life like right off the bat. So school started the next 3 days, and it was a lot like high school because it was a small school, but life was a lot slower out there, and that was pretty difficult to adjust to because being out from California, I'm used to fast paces and big lights, and out there it was kind of just empty fields and no lights. So, but I did meet a couple of friends that helped me adjust to living out there. They helped out a lot. My second year was a lot better. I already knew what was going on out there. I knew how I was going to be living. I knew the food I was going to be eating, so I came prepared. And I got a job. Getting a job definitely helped out because it gave me something to do. I wasn't so bored out there all the time. Football was rough the second year. Football was definitely rough because it was just a lot more training. We didn't get out of practice till about 8 o'clock at night, and then the diner would be closed sometimes, so sometimes you wouldn't be able to eat. That was definitely something hard to adjust to. But I did end up making a girlfriend out there, so we would cook dinner and stuff sometimes, and that helped out a lot. Having that connection out there helped me get through a lot of hard times. It was definitely a blessing. And my third year, I came back from Kansas. I couldn't do it anymore. I had to come home. I wanted to reconnect with my family a lot more. My little brother was having a little bit of troubles out here in school, so I just wanted to be home. And when I came home, I started to realize that I was a different person. I treated my family different. I started acting different. I started attracting different people. And I was looking back on how Kansas affected me and being on my own out there, having to figure out who the person I want to be. One big thing my coach said to me was, what do you want your second last name to be? And that really stuck with me, and that changed me for sure. It helped me be conscious of how I treat people and how I look in other people's eyes. And honestly, that was the main part I learned from Kansas, was learning how to be conscientious of what other people think of you so that you can think of you can think of yourself the way you want to, or you can have other people think of you the way you want them to. And that's my experience in Kansas. Thank you.